Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 5 as Persia. So, when we last left off, I took 2 cities from Assyria, and now I need to get out of this happiness hole that I'm in because of it. It's mostly because of this city over here, with 19 population, and not a single luxury. So this might take some time. We might need to deal with some barbarians, but we'll see about that. Alright, the trade route should go to Addis Ababa. That's where our best trade routes are at the moment. And yeah, we'll focus on getting out of this happiness hole. And then once that's done, we can reassess what's going to be next. Assyria should be pretty much irrelevant from this point onward. They might still try something funny later on, but I kind of dubbed it. Yeah, I really dubbed it. Okay, I still need the road to Ecbatana, so we'll work on that for sure. We already are working on that. So carry on. And we obviously need to focus on happiness buildings. Unfortunately, the production here is not exactly high. So a zoo would take 27 turns. I suppose I'll still start building it. It'll happen eventually, but yeah. Yeah, we're getting a knight, which I don't need anymore. But there you go. One of the problems is that there aren't really any mercantile city-states I could get allied with, because that's usually a good source of happiness. Like, this is a mercantile city-state, but I can't really get allied with it. Well, I can, but I would have to spend all of my money. Anyway, we'll manage it. Hopefully. 17 turns for the zoo. Yeah, well, I need it. We still need... Okay, one thing I can do is buy a Colosseum in Ecbatana and then get started on Circus Maximus. But I also really want the Ironworks. 26 turns to build Ironworks. Yeah, we really need this for the production. I'll give it a shot. I don't think I can buy any luxuries from anyone. Probably not. Yeah, I dubbed it. Nobody has any extra copy. Not gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna happen. Oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully we can still manage it. But I'll be ready to respond to any barbarians that might spawn, because there's a very good chance that they will. Yeah, we'll spread out our army a little bit and keep them on the roads, so that we can move quickly to where we might be needed. Yeah, this city is already connected. We just need to wait out the resistance period. Unfortunately, we can't get around that, other than by waiting. We can also remove this road, because I will not need it for like any reason, really. So, trade routes. Let's see now, what's the best one? That's pretty good, 17 gold per turn, I like that. There's the knight, we can take shock. And I suppose he'll just chill somewhere around here. Alright. You're not going to sell me crab, will you? Not really. Not for any reasonable price, unfortunately. Yeah, AI is still spreading their religion to me, which is a little bit annoying, I'll be honest. Just a little bit annoying. We also have a research agreement coming up in, I think, 5 turns, on turn 270. And after that, like 280 something. But yeah, turn 270 with Theodora. And then I'll probably need a new one. Does she have the money? Oh wow, she's completely broke. She has 7 gold, and she's making 0 gold per turn. Yeah, she's completely broke. Well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we got the Inquisitor in our capital, good. I kind of want to convert my own cities here. Yeah, I do. I do indeed. Brussels declared war on Ashurbanipal. Oh yeah, because of Ethiopia. Fair enough, I don't mind if he's still at war with Ethiopia. Yeah, still minus 28. It's gonna stay that way for a while, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we will get a Colosseum in Addis Ababa. That's not even me building it, because I don't directly control that city. And then 8 turns in Nimrod. So hey, that's good. New deal with Pedro. I need him to get more money. Like 67 gold at least. So that we can get flat gold. Alright, we'll finish this road, we can get some mines. And let's remove these roads. There's no need to pay maintenance for them when we don't have to. Repair the pillaged tiles. Alright. Looking good. And just chill. Alright, let's convert some of these cities. Definitely this one, because we're missing out on one with nature when this is not mine, which is basically extra fate. I do want to keep at least this one converted. That way we're getting 10 fate from this one single tile. Out of 38 per turn total that we're getting. Yeah, there are the city connections. Now we just need these cities to get out of resistance. Right, I guess I can sell gems for 7 gold per turn. Yep, we need the money. Alright, yep, this is exactly what I said. But we knew that's gonna happen, that's not really a surprise. We knew that's gonna happen. At least there's nothing really important over here. They can't pillage any important resources, like luxuries. That would put me even deeper in the hole. Okay, you can go here. I mean, this is probably enough. We can move a bit closer. Let's actually go here with the knight. On top of the worker. He already finished his work, actually. Alright, you can leave then. So I can attack right now, but let's wait for these ranged units. And the Great General, obviously. You can go here. Okay, that's probably going to be enough. That's definitely enough. Wait, am I building a road here and here? Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, we don't need a road here. We just want a mine. Okay. So this is the last road section that we'll need for Ecbatana. Unfortunately, Ecbatana's production will not be very high. Not much I can do about that other than like build a manufactory. Or send a land trade route with production. Which would not be a very efficient use of our trade routes. Okay, yes, we can definitely sell that. Himeji Castle for Polynesia, alright. By the way, we did get some tourism. So we are actually second in tourism right now, which I find to be pretty funny. Polynesia is number 1, which I suppose is not super surprising. It was gonna be either Polynesia or Brazil. And it's Polynesia. Okay, so remove this road as well, we will not be needing it. And yeah, shoot these fellas. I cannot shoot from here? Why not? Oh, okay, well, I can't. And we got a great profit here, that's slightly annoying. Let's do this then we can shoot, there you go. Hey, it's still a little bit of experience, not some huge amount. But we do get some experience for this. Alright, we'll just chill here. We can attack with ranged. It's fine. I'm not in a huge rush or anything like that. I assume they will attack. But maybe not. Maybe they'll just chill. Yep, they will. Okay. How much is this? Like 2 experience per shot right now for these guys? Yeah, no, these guys are capped. There. Okay, done. And we can continue commerce. Or we can start the rationalism. I think I might just start the rationalism. Yeah, let's open rationalism. That's fine. You can't really go wrong with that. Okay, well, I suppose we can repair this now. There's the road, so we're done with that. Where do we need some mines? Down here, I suppose, because right now we're working full production. Obviously. Our cities are not going to grow very well with minus 26 happiness. Yeah, not really. Not really. Right, farm. Okay, well, we're still going to chill here and wait for anything else that might spawn. Yep. It's a good thing we're not in the ideology phase yet. Oh yeah, a research agreement is coming, or maybe that's it. Wait, I thought that was with Byzantium. I think I had it backwards. Let's see. Yeah, that one was with Pedro. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was the other way around. He is getting 42 gold per turn, which is decent. I just need him to not spend his money for a few turns. That's the only thing I need right now. Well, not the only thing, but... yeah, let's wait a few turns and see if he can refrain from spending all of his gold. Yep. Okay, anything else around here? Just whatever's in the area. This is outside of our borders. We can repair that tile down there. Alright. So how long until we can control Azor? Okay, it's already out of resistance. And it's building a circus. Yep, but this is fine. That's basically exactly what we need. And I mean, annexing a city right now would be a pretty bad idea, I'm just saying.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
So on one hand, I want to keep selling him iron, but on the other hand, I need him to get money. Sweden just entered the industrial era. Interesting. What's your tech count? Sweden, 37. Okay. And I got 32. Is Sweden #1 in literacy now? Yes, it is. Interesting. And here I thought Sweden will not be doing very well, because they only got the 40 cities, but they're doing more than fine. Good news is, if we wanted to take Stockholm at some point, it's pretty damn close. I could just like nuke it later on. Yeah, taking Stockholm is not gonna be a problem. Alright, let's just get a bunch of improvements around here. The mine. I can probably automate some of the workers at this point. I usually do that later on. Okay, oh yeah, gold. Wait, are we getting benefit of gold luxury? Oh yeah, this should give me +4 happiness. Repairing the gold, nice. And we're about to finish some colosseums. One about to finish here. Okay, this is mostly the one. Yeah, we'll get back into -20 or higher soon. Because these extra barbarians will only spawn while we are below 20. We should be able to get out of that pretty soon. Okay, another Inquisitor. I do need Inquisitors, so I think we'll keep them on auto-purchase for now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them on auto-purchase for now. And we can spread our religion to other cities. Yep. Okay, great general, that's fine. So 3 turns to repair that. Alright. Not quite sure what my next step is going to be from here. I suppose we'll see. Yeah, haven't really decided. We'll cross that bridge when we fix our happiness. That's the #1 priority at the moment. I won't be doing a whole lot with -24 happiness, alright? Certainly not. But I guess it's mostly a question of whether I want to go for domination or not. It probably doesn't make a huge difference at this point. Okay, economics. And that will help our gold a little bit. Not by much right now, I guess. Anyway, convert Addis Ababa. There you go. Kick out the heretics. That wasn't quite enough. Yeah, I'm going to need like an actual missionary as well. Which we can get pretty soon, actually. Okay, well, apparently we're going to need an actual missionary too. So let's grab one. Let's see now. So that was the amphitheater. I guess I'll just queue up as though. Yes, I know it will take a while, but clearly we need that. So let's just queue up as though. We'll build it eventually. You're not going to sell me ivory, will you? No. Well, he would, but he's asking me for an arm and a leg. And I'm clearly not willing to give him that. I can probably get 6 gold per turn there. Yeah, I think 6 gold is a good enough deal. We can do 6. Okay, there you go. 6 is good enough. So 56 gold per turn. Our treasury is looking decent. But it's not that much gold in the end. Right, how about that research agreement? I think I'll end up having to just give him the money.
Por favor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the money. 236 in exchange for some gold per turn.
Não.
And then we'll get the research agreement.
Estou ouvindo.
Okay, done. So when is the one with Theodora? Should be like 287. So 11 more turns. Right, now we're getting industrialization. Hopefully we have some coal somewhere. We have quite a lot of territory now. Not some huge amount, but hopefully there's coal somewhere. Okay, more stuff spawning, that's fine. That's fine. Shoot them. Here you go. At least they're spawning right next to me. I'm totally okay with that. Alright. And we're not at war with anyone, so I'm not really worried about this. I think I might get some trading posts. Yeah, let's get a trading post or two. It won't hurt. Might be useful. Maybe even here. This is in the range of Azor. Or it could be a farm. Okay, farm next to the river is fine. Anything else? This is already repaired. Everything here is already repaired. Alright. Oh yeah, also, we'll be getting the vote soon, right now, for the World's Fair. I assume that will pass. So that means I'll want to switch my production to World's Fair. Because we definitely want that. That's a no-brainer right there. I don't think I ever had that fail, maybe like once, when literally nobody voted for it. Yeah, that's why I use my vote for that. Just in case nobody votes, somehow. Yeah, already minus 20.
Deveremos prosperar.
Okay, I suppose I could trade horses for gold. Let's get normal gold first. Here you go. Are you still buying?
Claro.
He is.
Deveremos
Actually,
prosperar
this deal is
através
perfectly acceptable for me. Yep. Still
Estou
buying. Will he pay 3 gold per turn for 2 horses? Yes, he will.
prosperar
Will he
através
still
do
pay?
comércio.
No. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not selling you wine for 3 gold per turn, thanks. Yeah, Theodora. Is she buying horses? No, okay. Let's sell just 1 iron here. Okay, money is looking good. So, yep, it passed. Unfortunately, Ironworks will have to wait. So we wanted a silver reward here from the World's Fair. Yep. Let's just work on it right away. And not this one. Yeah, Sosa as well. We don't have that much production overall in cities we directly control. Yeah, I kind of wanted to finish this Colosseum. It's 5 turns. Ekbatana's production is very low anyway, only 7 per turn. I don't think that 7 will make a difference. But yeah, right now I only directly control 4 cities. Obviously I could annex them if I wanted to. But that would cost me even more happiness, even if temporarily. So I'm not really willing to do that right now. Alright, you guys chill. We need only 3 more turns for this city to be out of resistance. That's good. Does it have anything useful? Yeah, it has a university, a bunch of buildings, opera house. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not bad. Pachacuti wants to declare war on Assyria. Well, you go right ahead. I already softened him up for you. So nobody's stopping you, buddy. Maybe I should just buy this. Chop the forest, and then get the mine instead. 195 gold. Okay, that's maybe a bit too much. Almost 200 gold for 1 tile. That might be a bit too expensive. For what's basically just a single tile. Yeah, the cattle needs to be repaired. How's our progress? Okay, 2%, 40. Okay, well, we need what? 200... We need 522. Yeah, Not sure how that will go. A great scientist, okay. So, it might still be worth getting an academy. Yeah, we can still get an academy. But not for much longer than this. But since this is epic speed, that's still worth it at this stage of the game. I mean, otherwise, turn 300 would be pretty close to the end at this point. Anyway, mine over here. 81. 7% done. Well, if nobody massively accelerates their progress,
Deveremos
we should
prosperar.
make it no problem. But it might be a little bit close. It might actually be kind of close. It doesn't help that I'm at minus 20 production. I mean, minus 20 happiness. Yeah, that's definitely not helping. But it is what it is. We're working on it, alright? There's the missionary, so send it to Addis Ababa. And then probably get Inquisitors again. Yep. So this is gonna be the academy right here. That works. Okay, and you? I suppose that can be a farm or something? Or not. Oh, is this a farm already? What is this? Yeah, this is already a farm. You just can't see it, but it's already a farm. Okay. Carry on. 16%. It's actually going to be pretty close. Oh, yeah, a bunch of knights spawned this time. Well, I have my own. How about that? Yeah, we have knights too. Okay, he's almost dead. There you go. Now we can send the masked man here. Okay, this is gonna be pretty easy. Almost killed 2 of them right away. Alright. So which tiles are ours and still need improvements? Mostly some of these. This one, I guess. That's out of range. That's outside of my borders. Yeah, there's not a lot that I actually need. There was that one pillaged tile. Right here, the cattle. We can go repair that. Alright, you guys just chill, get that academy, and make sure we are working it, so I'll lock it manually. Okay, 40 is still fine. Yeah, you can repair it. Trader out. I like the Antwerp one. Yeah, I like Antwerp. Let's check if there's no quest. No, there isn't. Okay, Antwerp it is then. How are you doing? Right, 17% at the moment. Yeah, there's the missionary, so get our religion in Addis Ababa. There you go, got it. Oh yeah, we are about to go above minus 20. Because the Colosseum in Ekbatana is almost done. Yes, I can sell you iron. Yeah, I wish he traded me ivory. He would need an extra copy. It's not gonna happen otherwise. Alright, kill these knights. They're getting annoying. Yeah, there we go. We're at minus 18. So we should be fine now. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. We can still get the rebels below minus 10. I thought for some reason it's minus 20. Yeah, so we need to go above minus 10, which might still take a little bit longer. But we're working on it. Oh, nice. We can steal a technology. Acoustics. Heck yeah, we haven't worked on that at all. That's a good one. Nice. He won't be happy about it, but he's on the other side of the world. I don't really care. Okay, I don't need a university in Ekbatana. I'm considering just buying it. I'm actually considering just buying it outright. Yeah. Same with barracks. But yeah, I need a university to get Oxford. We can build Circus Maximus now. Well, for now, this is gonna be the order. Auron Works and then Circus Maximus. At least I think so. We need the Auron Works in here ASAP. So I suppose in that sense, I don't have to buy the university, but if I buy it right now, we'll start getting more science faster. So that's probably fine. You can't go wrong with more science. We're actually lost in literacy, but that's mostly because we're very close to whoever's in the lead. Assyria is somehow in the lead. He has 1 city left. Yeah, he still has some momentum. But he has 1 single city left. If he loses this city, he will get eliminated entirely. It's right next to us, so if I wanted to eliminate him at some point, I can do it rather easily. So let's build barracks normally. Yeah, let's build the university normally. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this is Ethiopian. So mine. We got one more charge. Oh yeah, over here? Wait, what? How many followers do we have here? Okay, now we have 6. Alright, fair enough. That's fine. So 40 for the fight per turn, that's good enough. Repair all that, thanks. You guys just chill and wait. Okay, trading post. The trading post. How many turns for our spy to steal another tech? 23. Hey, that's still pretty damn quick. Considering this is epic speed. I'm totally fine with that. Sistine Chapel, okay. Polynesia built quite a few wonders. Yeah. Not as many as I thought, but yeah, that's like 7, 8. 7 wonders. Some pretty good ones, too. Sadly, they are on the other side of the world. So I can't really go and capture them. Well, I can, but not easily, alright? Definitely not easily. Alright, let's spam some farms over here. Even though I won't be using them for a while. Not with this kind of happiness. I do hope we have some coal. We're about to find out pretty soon. There's a research agreement coming up in like 2 turns. So that will definitely be enough for industrialization. How's progress? Okay, we will get there. Unless one of the AIs massively accelerates their progress on the World's Fair, we will definitely get there. I suspect Polynesia might get gold. But yeah, I'm not competing for gold. That would make no sense. It would not be very efficient for us. At all. Not even a little bit. Alright. 291. Yeah, we just need 525. I just want a free social policy. That's it. That's all we want. And obviously the bronze reward. Which is 500 points towards the next golden age. Alright, well... Wait, did this get pillaged? No, it's still there. The improvement? Wait, no it's not. There are no fishing boats there. Or here. Okay, what the heck? Yeah, I just noticed. No, we are getting pearls. We are getting pearls. But I do actually need a workboat. Apparently. Yeah, apparently I don't need a workboat. Yeah, this one's improved, but the other 2 aren't. And to be fair, they are outside of my borders, so I couldn't have bought them earlier. It's just that our borders expanded naturally. But we should definitely buy them and see if we can trade them for something useful. I can always trade them for war declarations, am I right? Hey, that's a pretty good thing to buy with the luxuries, especially if you have extra luxuries and nobody to really trade them to. Yeah, this is gonna be the research agreement with Theodora. We got a great writer, alright. Yep, there's the research agreement. It wasn't worth a whole lot. It was actually not enough for the industrialization. That is very disappointing. I can still get another one. I would only need to give her 94 gold. It's not going to be the greatest research agreement in history. But I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Okay, hold on, 100. Okay, and then research agreement. Okay, there you go. Got it. We got it. I think it's almost time to automate some of these workers. I got everything I needed to get. Everything I wanted to get, at least for now. Okay, let's automate some of them. We can also spam some trading posts. Yep. Automate. Right, give me coal. I need to know if we have coal. Although aluminum is the more important one, but I obviously also want coal. It is pretty damn important for factories and other things like that. Oh, yep, more of them spawned. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, don't pillage my stuff. They will pillage my academy, that's very rude. Okay, now that's really rude. That is really, really rude. I can't kill him quickly enough. Well, alright. I tried, I guess. I tried. Right, Inquisitor. We can still flip the other cities. I'm going to need a missionary. Yeah, I'm actually going to need a missionary. So let's get the missionary next. We can convert this city, that's the biggest one with 19 pop. It's kind of funny how that's my biggest city right now. Yeah. Okay, well, they will pillage my academy, which kind of sucks. But oh well, I can't really prevent that from happening right now.
Deveremos
Yes,
prosperar.
extended the declaration of friendship. Polynesia liked that, apparently. He might not pillage it yet. He didn't take that much damage. Yeah, no, he did. Alright, whatever. That's annoying, but... yeah, we'll kill him. Very, very annoying. Very annoying. I can't even kill him right now on this turn. Nope. They just had to spawn over there, you know? They just had to do that. Yeah. Not much point sending these trebuchets. They will not arrive in time. Not really, no. Okay, let's keep some workers ready to build coal mines. Yeah, can't kill this dude or this dude at the moment. 466, okay, and it's barely 52% done, so we're getting there. As for this Inquisitor, I do kind of have to use him here to kick out one religion. So let's do that. But then we need a missionary to spread our followers. Yeah, whatever you say, bro. Sweden also liked that. Get out of my friggin' academy. Okay, now we can start repairing it, because I want to repair that ASAP. Kill this fella. He walked towards my trebuchet. Your cooperation has been noted. And it's appreciated. Okay, bombard this dude. Maybe I can still make use of that trebuchet. So, how's coal? Where's coal? Do we not have coal? Bruh. Yeah, there's no notification. That means we actually don't have coal. Wait, we have 7. I must have missed it. It was previous turn, wasn't it? We're getting it from the city-state. Which one? Okay, speaking of city-states, I want the Riga back. Yep, that's mine, thank you. Yeah, and we need to give Cape Town some money. Wait, are we actually getting it? Oh, also, Mogadishu. 78. I'm not convinced that this is worth 1000 gold, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not really convinced. I'm definitely not convinced. So hold up, where am I getting coal from? My capital has it. Is it settled on top of it? Wait, I'm not saying it. Want to buy map search. Yeah, no, wait, wrong city, this one. Oh yeah, right here, okay. Yeah, I missed the notification. It was like on the previous turn or something. Okay, so we do have one source of coal, that's good. I was a little bit worried that I might have known. This is where having map search really comes in handy. Yeah. I mean, we can do kind of this. Yeah, that doesn't disappear until you like turn off this menu. Anyway, we have one coal, that's the important part, alright? That's the really important part. Okay, can I kill this dude? Not quite. Okay, he's gonna pillage my mine. Which is slightly annoying, but okay, whatever. He's about to be dead. Yep. He did indeed pillage it. Alright. There. Done. He dead. Get out of here. How's our progress? 547. Okay. We can stop now. Okay, just remove it. Again, we're not competing for gold. I don't need it. It wouldn't be a very good investment for us. There, back to building what we were building previously. We still need to get out of this happiness hole. Well, at least the city is no longer in resistance. That's something. It took a while. So here's the question. Do we want to rush 3 factories to pick an ideology? Maybe we do. My tourism is actually decent. We are number 2 in tourism. It would be nice to get order before the others. To get at least one early adopter tenant. So that's what I'm thinking. It won't be very quick because our cities don't have tremendous production. So it's not gonna be quick. Alright, you guys heal up. We might still get some assholes spawning. Yeah, by the time we get to -10 or higher, we might still get some stuff spawning. I expect that we will. But we'll deal with that then. Alright, Academy is repaired. I'm just making sure we're working it. Okay, so how's Sweden's tech count right now? 40 techs, and we are at how many? 35, so he's 5 techs ahead of us. Interesting. He's doing really well. And he's only on 3 cities. Very interesting. Okay, farm. We're almost done improving Ekbatana. We can get a pasture down here, so let's do that. Borders have grown. Not super useful, but okay. So architecture in 9 turns. Yeah, we're going for scientific theory and then chemistry. And if I want to go to war after that, we should go for dynamite. And if not, probably archaeology. Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to go to war when we are at -21 happiness, you know? Yes, that would not be a very good idea, I'm just saying. If we do go to war, it would probably be against Sweden. Because that's the most obvious target. By far. Yeah, that would be Sweden for sure. Like, without a doubt, Sweden. Okay, I guess we can automate some of these workers now. Is this the only copy of First that we got right now? I might be trading one away. Yes, accept the declaration of friendship. Come on. Okay, there, -21 still. Alright. Let's make sure we're working at that factory as well. Okay, I don't think I need anything else around here. Not really. Right, pasture, obviously. 14 turns to get the university. So then we can get Oxford. We are still working on our own works, and I still want Circus Maximus directly afterwards. Yep. Okay, gems to Sweden. That's acceptable. Will you pay me 7? Yes, you will. Nice. Okay, -17 now. I guess I might need Circus Maximus to get there. Okay, there. We got our silver reward. And as expected, Polynesia won. Pachacuti was pretty close behind, though. I don't like that Polynesia won, because he's already like in the lead in terms of culture and tourism. But oh well. It's fine. So, okay, I can kill one of these guys right away. Like so, good. Move in. Hopefully this will be one of the last waves. At least we don't have to deal with this while we're at war. This would really be the perfect moment for one of the AIs to declare war on me. I'm just saying. Not saying I want them to do that. None of them can really threaten me anymore. But if I had a dangerous neighbor, this would be the best moment for said neighbor to declare war on me. Okay, let's take secularism. I'm working quite a few science specialists. So, okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. We need to catch up to Sweden, is what we need to do. Okay, let's not sell that. Yeah, let's wait for our turn here. Research agreement between who? Byzantium and Brazil, alright. So let's get the medic on the night. That's actually pretty nice on a fast-moving unit. Yep. Alright. Kill this fella, thank you. He's almost dead, but not quite. That's fine. So 2 turns to get architecture. There's the missionary. Now we can spread the religion. Do we want more inquisitors? Let's not do anything yet. It might make sense to start saving up for great engineers. I mean, Fate. We could get a great engineer for 1500 Fate. I think that would be the best use of Fate right now. I have quite a few cities that could use more production. Speaking of production, the ironworks are almost done. So can we trade that incense, or is this the only copy we got? This is the only copy we got. Okay, I'm definitely not trading that away. Yeah, I don't want open borders. We should actually pay for open borders with various AIs now. Yeah. I almost forgot about that. Okay, I'm willing to pay like 2 or 3 gold per turn here. Okay, he will not do it, that's fine. Will Sweden do it? Open borders. Okay, 2 gold per turn, that's a good one. Pachakoti. Open borders. Okay. He's not gonna do it. Polynesia. I definitely want it with Polynesia. Wait, other way around. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna accept, will he? Okay, he's not gonna accept. Oh well. It is what it is. Byzantium surely will. Oh, we already have it with Byzantium. Alright. Well, I suppose that will have to do. That's good enough. Right, so missionary spread. Got it, nice. Okay, not quite. But we have 1 more charge. That's 9 followers, we need a few more. Yep, okay, kill this fella, thank you. Heal up. Yeah, hopefully that was one of the last waves. We are at minus 15 now, so it's getting better. We're getting there. We're finishing a Colosseum in 3 turns in Asur. So we're getting there. 1 turn for ironworks. Alright, let's continue rationalism. Yeah, more gold. Now we're making over 100 gold per turn. We are in a pretty good shape. I'll probably do the next game, like, actually on deity. Because this one's on immortal. There isn't really that much of a difference. You need to do a bit more min-maxing. Especially in terms of diplomacy. But funny thing is, in some ways it can be easier. Because the AI tends to have way more gold. So as long as you can maintain good diplomatic relations with a few AIs, and then keep some of them at war with each other, you can have way more gold at the much earlier stages of the game. And like the ways to catch up are more or less the same. They're pretty much the same. Okay, do we rush the factories? Also, another spy. I think it's time to have a counter spy in our capital at this point. Yeah, we should have a counter spy in our capital at this point. I bet some people are almost definitely spying on me. Okay, scientific theory in 13 turns. How's production in our cities? Yeah, it's not very high. If I want 2 factories, then it would take... Well, 2 outside of my capital, I mean. Yeah, it would take like 40 turns. I could buy them in theory, but they're kind of expensive. 1400 gold. I think I'll just build them. Yes, it will take a while, but we'll get there. It almost makes sense to send a land trade route with production. Speaking of which, we don't need some more caravans. But one thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time. Is Sweden still in the lead? Theodora declared war on Ashurbanipal, really? I'm still last in literacy, what the heck? Okay, I'm actually last in literacy. Just barely. Probably because everyone has roughly the same tech count. But yeah. Okay, turn 321 for a research agreement. So we got 36, 38, 38, yeah, see, okay. 3 different AIs. 4 different AIs have exactly 38 techs. 5 AIs have exactly 38 techs. That explains it. Okay, that explains it. We're also missing some really cheap ones. And I mean, I can get them right now. But, I mean, yeah, they're not really that needed. When is our spy going to steal something? Okay, it makes sense to steal optics, because otherwise our spy might do it. Well, I mean, we always have a choice, I guess. Anyway, let's get the optics, and then we can go back to researching scientific theory. That's fine. So we're pretty much on par with 5 other AIs, because we're missing 2 very cheap techs. One tech that I can literally finish in 1 single turn. Alright. Well, 15 turns to get Circus Maximus. There, we can get Declaration of Friendship with Sweden. Question is, do I want one? Okay, that's the question. I think before we decide what the next war might be, we should wait to see how ideologies will play out, because that's pretty important. So I will accept the Declaration of Friendship. Yeah, we can accept the Declaration of Friendship for now. We can always, like, declare war after it expires. Alright, farm. Copper from Pedro ended. Okay, I hope we can buy that back.
Olá.
I assume we can, for gold per turn, I suppose? Are you still buying strategic resources? No. Okay, fair enough. I'll just pay him. Yeah, it's gonna be 9. Alright, fine.
Não.
Here you go, you greedy bastard.
Deveremos prosperar. através do
Incense.
comércio?
Yeah, this is the only one I got. Right now. We're trading away the other one at the moment. Accept. 11. We are almost back above -10. And then these extra barbarians will stop spawning. Yeah, it sucks that I can't buy another luxury from anyone.
Olá.
Okay, wine. 360, heck yeah. Here, give me all of your money, thanks. Appreciated.
Välkommen.
Yeah, he would sell crab for 3 other strategic, luxury resources. Not really worth it. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.